Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into how three incredibly powerful technologies, we're talking AI, blockchain, and virtual reality, are all starting to blend together. And what's really exciting is that this convergence is creating entirely new economies, and more importantly, brand new ways for you to build wealth. Before we jump in, if you like what we do, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, give this video a like, and definitely leave a comment. It really does help our channel grow. So let's start with a big question, and I want you to really think about this. Is your career ready for what's coming in the next decade? Because this tech revolution we're in, it's not just about cool new phones or gadgets. It's fundamentally reshaping how we all work, create, and make a living. A massive shift is already happening, and honestly, getting on board early is going to be the key to really thriving in this new world.
Okay, so let's break down the three pillars of this new economy. First up, we've got AI. You could think of it as the engine that's automating all the complex stuff and creating these super personalized experiences for us at a massive scale. It's not just about scaling work, it's about scaling intelligence itself.
Next, there's blockchain. Now I know, don't get lost in the technical jargon here. At its heart, blockchain is just an engine for trust. It lets us prove we own something, whether it's digital or physical, without needing a middleman like a bank or a government to verify it. For the world of assets, this is a revolutionary idea.
And finally, our third pillar is VR, or virtual reality. This is the engine of immersion. It's a technology that actually builds the new worlds and digital spaces where these new economies are going to live and breathe. And we're not just talking about games here. We're talking about creating entire digital realities.
So let's dive into our first major opportunity, the new creator economy. This is all about how these amazing tools are giving individual creators the power to scale their imagination in ways that were, frankly, impossible just a few years ago.
We're going to see this play out in three really key areas. First, how AI is changing creative content itself. Second, the enormous potential for personalized education. And third, the new frontier of entertainment in what's being called cross-reality, or XR, which is all about blending our digital and physical worlds together.
This opens up this incredible world of on-demand creativity. Just imagine being able to pay for a unique song written instantly by an AI just for you, or a short film where you get to design the main character. Creators can now sell infinite variations of their work, each one tailored to a specific fan.
But let's be really clear about something. This is not about replacing human artists. Not at all. It's about giving them superpowers. The people who are going to win in this new market are the ones who combine their unique human vision with the sheer efficiency of AI.
And this idea applies to massive industries too. You could literally build the next Hollywood entirely inside of VR, hosting virtual concerts and movie premieres. Or you could tap into the massive global demand for education by creating AI tutors that can adapt to any student's learning style, anywhere in the world. The scale here is just incredible.
All right, that brings us to our second big theme, the future of ownership. This is where blockchain really starts to shine, because it's completely changing our basic understanding of what an asset even is and who gets to own it.
So how does this actually work? Well, it's a process called tokenization, and it's actually pretty straightforward. You take an asset, let's say it's a building. You create digital tokens on a blockchain that represent tiny shares of that building, and then you sell those tokens. All of a sudden, anyone with a phone can own a small piece of a skyscraper.
The impact of this is just profound. For centuries, high-value investments like fine art or big commercial real estate projects were completely off-limits to most people. Blockchain and tokenization are tearing down those barriers, opening up entirely new ways for everyone to create wealth.
This whole idea extends to the entire financial system. You can see it here. On the left, you've got the old world, slow, exclusive, and packed with middlemen taking a cut. And on the right, you have decentralized finance, or DeFi. It's peer-to-peer, it's open to anyone, and it lets you earn passive income by essentially becoming your own bank.
And you know what? This redefinition of ownership is creating brand new asset classes out of thin air. We're talking about virtual plots of land in metaverses becoming just as valuable as physical land. Or players in a video game truly owning their digital items, like a sword or a spaceship, and being able to sell them on a real open market. Think about what this really means. When players truly own their in-game stuff, the line between a hobby and a profession just completely blurs. This could transform the multi-billion-dollar gaming industry into a legitimate, full-time career for millions of people all over the world.
Okay, this leaves us perfectly into our final section, the next-gen career path. We've talked about creating content and owning new kinds of assets, but what about the jobs we all do every single day? Let's take a look at how professional skills are being augmented and totally transformed.
You can see it right across the board. Jobs are evolving. A freelance writer who uses AI is going to out-earn one who doesn't. Big corporations are going to start hiring people to design their virtual reality headquarters. And in health and wellness, personalized AI health coaches are about to become a massive subscription market. Every single field is changing.
So what's the one common thread connecting all of these different opportunities we've talked about? It's really simple: early adoption. In this new economy, being one of the first to dive in really matters.
And this is the perfect way to think about it. We've seen this movie before, right? Back in the 90s and early 2000s. The people who really understood the internet and started building websites and apps early, well, they're the ones leading today's biggest markets. History strongly suggests we're at a very similar point right now.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. These new economies, they aren't just some far-off theory. They are actively being built right now as we speak. So the only real question left is, what part are you going to play in building it?
Thanks so much for joining us for this one. If you found this valuable, please do subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment to help support the channel. We'll see you in the next one.